Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. Today my video for you is something that is completely different from any other video that I already have on this channel. It's a video about my search for an external keyboard. Honestly, I never thought I would ever go here, but here I am. Now, I did not want to spend too much. I wanted to find the most affordable keyboard that was of decent quality. But I did have a few requirements. First, it must have a backlight because of my horrible eyesight. Second, it must have Bluetooth connectivity because I do not want to use up any of the ports on my laptop. Third, it must be hot swappable so that in case I want a new look or a new feel to the keys, I don't have to buy a whole new keyboard with the other one ending up as clutter. Also, the sound of the keys must be nice and creamy. And of course, it must be affordable. I did not have any preference as to the number of keys or size of the keyboard, so I chose this one. It is the Z-Friend 60% keyboard. It is all plastic, and I ordered it in white, but for some reason, the seller sent me the single mode, not the version with Bluetooth. Single mode means only wired. I chose the red switches to go with it. I did not want the blue clicky or the brown tactile. Here are a few extra switches, and this is what they sound like on their own. On the keyboard, they sound like this. I heard that red linear switches are really very basic and the most comfortable for heavy typing. I could start with that. And like I said, this is wired, and as such, it's okay. I have to use a dongle with my MacBook Pro as usual. The RGB on the keyboard works. The keys don't sound very polished. They're too clacky for me, but I know I can change the switches and the keycaps as well. The keycaps are also not very nice. Also, notice the light underneath the caps lock key. I don't think it's working, so I have to return it. The seller should have sent me the Bluetooth version anyway, which is what I ordered. I felt a little sad because this was really affordable. I should have known that the price was too good to be true. But before I continue, if you are a mechanical keyboard person who just happened to stumble into this video, please do not send me any hate. I am new to this world and my requirements are really very basic, as I mentioned near the beginning of the video. So if my choice is not sophisticated enough for your taste, you don't have to stay. I know about the rabbit hole, and I admit I considered the idea a couple of years ago when I started to type more heavily and for longer hours. I think it was sometime in 2023 when I wrote academic papers, and then when I decided to start writing my second novel, and I also had to work on my thesis. There was a ton of typing. The keyboard on my MacBook Pro is very nice. I can type on there without any problems. And I have written a few important papers on it and a ton of reports. I have no complaints with that keyboard. But now I am worried about how the keys on my laptop look now. They have become shiny and worn, and I will show you later. And the laptop is not even 2 years old. Also, it has become a little bit boring. I will be resuming work on my second novel soon, and I wanted a keyboard that moves, that has different colors, and that has sound, so that it can make me feel like I am bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and happy to be working on my novel, even if it is actually in the dead of night and I lack sleep and I'm already questioning my life choices, you know? So I decided to go a little higher up in price range and got the Royal Kludge RK61 Pro. I will link this item in the description box as well as the other keyboard that I showed earlier. Here are the details of the keyboard. It is the RK61 Pro. It is still within the budget keyboard range, but it is in dual mode, which means wired and Bluetooth. It comes with red switches and it has RGB. Inside the box, it has extra switches, a cable, which is still necessary for charging the keyboard, and this keycap puller and switch puller combination tool. Here is what the switch sounds like on its own. Here's a thank you card from the seller, and instructions about the software, and the user manual. The keys of these look so much better than the keys of the previous keyboard. I mean, when it comes to quality. And because this is the Pro version, the casing is made of aluminum, so it is a very heavy keyboard. The toggle switch for the Bluetooth is at the back, and the back also has 4 feet made of what looks like silicone to me. And here is a side view. Let's have a comparison with the other keyboard. The Royal Kludge has a yellowish tint to it, making it look beige, one next to the Z Friend, which is white. And of course, the Z Friend is all plastic, but they have the exact same key layout. The Z Friend keys sound deeper. The Royal Kludge sounds more clacky, but I think I can fix that. I first tested the Royal Kludge as wired, and it works just fine. The RGB is super bright, and all of the lights seem to work. And the shine through is very defined. I can still read the legends very clearly, no matter what color the light is. It's also very easy to change the settings of the backlight. It can be steady, and we can pick a color, and it can also be blinking multicolor lights in different flow patterns. Very, very nice. In low light conditions, of course, it's very bright. This is the keyboard on my MacBook Pro. I unboxed this laptop on my channel last June 2023, and the readability and clarity and brightness of these keys have spoiled me so much. That same clarity and readability is what I'm after on the external keyboard. And just to show you, here is the state of my MacBook Pro keyboard. It has been used so much since day one. It has traveled with me several times out of town and has even gone out of the country with me. Just look at the visible signs of wear on the keys. But still, this keyboard has never given me any problems. But I kind of want to give it a break, you know? Okay, so now here is the keyboard in Bluetooth mode, as you can see. I have already removed the cable. Let us have a sound test. I like it. The keys are a little bit too clacky for me, but I can fix that. And finally, please don't hate on my typing method or typing form. I never took any typing classes. I just figured out how to use a typewriter myself on my own when I was maybe 8 or 9. However, with this chaotic typing method, or lack thereof, I still managed to write 4 books, many academic papers, countless reports and articles and scripts. So I think this is a keyboard for me. It is not yet in its final form, but I'm not in a hurry. I can already start using this now while I figure out how to make this sound better. And that is my video for you today. Thanks for watching. Bye.